I'm really excited about all the people that came out today. We can see we have a pretty good showing, and it looks like we've got people from all sides of Ward 5 and around. And my goal today was to really have an event in the heart, in the very geographical center of the neighborhood, and that's Totally Fraser Park. And Totally Fraser Park has been kind of a quiet place. In fact, we've had some gunshots here over the last year. It's happened maybe 3 times. There were shell casings found here, and the park had honestly become a little bit empty, and people were afraid to come here. One of the reasons we're doing it here is to retake the park and make it a positive place that people feel safe and that they know there's a lot of activity going on here. Also, we really wanted to have residents come together from north and south. We have a lot of single-family homeowners that don't even know where Totally Fraser Park is, and it's only 2 blocks away. We have a lot of people that live right around here who don't necessarily know their neighbors because they're working Saturday, Sunday, all the time, evenings, and people are meeting each other for the first time. I'm just super excited about that. That was the goal. And then the third goal was for everybody to meet the city and to know that, in fact, even though we're at the very northern tip of the city up here and kind of isolated from the rest of the city, that we can look towards the city for services, for library, recreation, scholarships, direct cash assistance, voter registration. And so I'm really delighted that the city came out in full force. Even we have our community police here. The kids came out and took pictures with them. And again, I want kids to feel comfortable with their police and not to be afraid of them. I'm just really delighted that it's a joyful event, and we've got lots of great food and community, and it's beautiful.
Well, I think that this is an example of what so many members of the current city council have wanted to see happen in our community, is identifying ways to better engage segments of our community that typically are not as engaged with the city. I'm so grateful to Councilmember Hanzak for all of her hard work with putting this together. We have so many city staff here that are connecting residents in Ward 5 to resources like voter registration, because historically Ward 5 has been one of the lower voter turnout areas in our city. So this is just a start of a number of different events that I'm hoping we'll be able to have throughout the city to really just try to bring neighbors together, to connect neighbors with members of the city staff as well as elected officials to make sure that we're meeting their needs.
I think the event has been wonderful and very successful, and lots of the neighborhood people have come out and joined in, and it's just been nice for everybody to talk together and share different types of foods from the different countries.
This event is wonderful. I mean, to have in Ward 5 so many community groups coming out and so many members of the community, it's wonderful. The council member, Kara, has done a great job here, and just, it's amazing. It's wonderful. These types of events that connect residents with the services and the groups that are working hard in our community is really important. You know, people live such busy lives that sometimes they don't know all the things that we have to offer, whether it's in the city or the county. And so these kind of events on beautiful days like today provide that opportunity.
This event's been great. I've been out here with the community. I live right here in this apartment, so I couldn't watch Netflix when this is going on outside, you know? But it's nice. I've been meeting some of my neighbors. I didn't know the park could be like this, you know? There's a lot of great organizations out here. Cheer is the main sponsor. They're great. I have no kids, and you know, so I come out and I meet people and I volunteer for events. So this is great for me. And there's a park here, so it's good for families too, right?
Hang on tight. Shine! Where's Saya?
Loving the event. I've lived here for maybe 5 years. We've never seen so many people here. It's beautiful to see everyone out and people meeting each other and all the neighbors coming by. And I'm loving the music. I brought my daughter and we met a lot of our friends. We hit up the bounce house and the face painting. Face painter was phenomenal. Hit up the playground. We've had a great time. A lot of friends and neighbors that we recognize have come by, so it's been fun.
I just saw some flyers around the neighborhood. Saw that it was today, didn't have anything going on, so stopped by just to see what was going on. I've got a few friends that are working some of the booths. Was asked if I wouldn't mind volunteering to grill today, so here I am.
Oh, he just sent me a text message of the flyer, and I'm like, okay, sure, I'll stop by and see what's going on.
It sounds like she ain't got nothing to say, man. She's camera shy. Me, I'm not. I'm not. I'm from the streets, so for Chicago. Well, basically, the event is a universal event. It's a lot of great people. It's a lot of mixture of different cultures, different fruit, different nationality, and there's a lot of people here that's going to assist and help with people that in time of need. That means that, you know, you need help with your gas, you need help with your light, you need help with anything, you need help with some money, they're going to give it to you. So that's the reason why we're here, and it's a family friend event. It's really beautiful. I've been living in Takoma Park for 8 years since I moved to Chicago. 8 years I've been here.
So it's about 9 for me.
Let me tell you the reason why I love Takoma Park. Takoma Park have a lot of accessibility. That means that anytime you want to go shopping, you don't even have to have a car. You just walk down the street. You have all of the stores. That means we have, you know, the banks, we have the barber shop, beauty shop, grocery stores. You have Giant, you have the Latin grocery stores, you have the laundromat. You have everything accessible, 7-Eleven, liquor store. Everything is walking distance. I live on Piney Bachelor Flowers, and you can get everything that what you want is here. You don't need a vehicle. Everything is right here. It's Central District here.
This was an amazing event. Lots of energy, lots of positive vibes. And I think it's so important to build community and come together. And I love that I met a lot of people who could literally point to their house from the event. And so it was truly a community neighborhood activity, and I really appreciated that.
I've been playing with the bouncy house and the swings and that unicorn over there.
I took a stop at each one of the tables. I've been in the city my whole life, born and raised. So it was actually my first time actually meeting a council member who I actually see at the bus stop every morning. And so she's been very adamant about letting us know about her plans to do this. So I was just like, definitely wanted to check it out, and it definitely came together more than what I expected.
Oh my goodness, I am thrilled. This is so exciting. I understand this is the first one of these here in this particular neighborhood, and I hope it's an annual event. It is quintessential Takoma Park. We have the music, and we have the Ethiopian coffee ceremony, and we have all the different food, and we have the activist groups, and we have the native plants, and we have, like, this is what we are. And it's great to be hanging out with folks, and it's a perfect day for it.
It's good. It's really fun. I like the community can come together. And
I really
the
like
bouncy
house. It's fun.
but it deflated on us twice.
Yeah.
But it's fun. It's really fun. We bouncing house. We ate hot dogs. We ate hot dogs. A lot of soda. And we pet dogs and stuff. And we ate cultural food. And we played on the playground. Swinging her. And we were on that thing and we were swinging her. She fell. Yeah.
Woo! Do it again, let's go. One more. One more.
We have to take back and occupy these spaces, especially the playground and our streets, and us being able to have this positive event where we're coming together in this space, I think is really important. There are a number of these types of events. I'm really proud that we work to build community in District 20 and in Montgomery County. I actually left White Oak Day earlier, which is the north part of District 20, and White Oak Day was very similar in the sense that we're at the recreation center, we're outside, there are community services that are tabling, music, and just building that community and getting to know each other in that area. So I'm glad that these are happening across the district.
I think they're good because they bring the community together and they find out how this natural outdoor space can be used well to build community.
I like how everyone gets to meet each other and everyone gets to try different type of foods and stuff about culture, and it's just like a real fun day.
Skylar, bye-bye.
This is amazing. I really appreciate Kara for organizing and all the volunteers and all the other people that help make this happen. And I hope it happens at least once a year, if that's not too much to ask.
Well, it's good because it lets a lot of people that may not know about the resources that are around, what's available right within their reach. And then also like just to intermingle with the people in their neighborhood, and also just again like I had learned about some new resources that have been here for a very long time and I had no idea about. Met some new ones, and I see a lot of familiar faces from just around the general area, even as far up as Flower to just even the next buildings I live in, and we've all just come together for the event, enjoying the day. I have one 8-year-old who attends Rolling Terrace, and I see some of his school friends, and this is my first time meeting the mayor, and also I think senator? He was here earlier today. I met them, and I see a couple of parents also that I know.
I like that the people are nice, and I just gave you my hot dog. I have a lot of friends here, and yeah.
People need help, and it's hard to get help. So we got a community out here that's willing to help everybody. So that's good.
I met some people that I've seen walk around. They're walking, they be in their own little world.
Right.
But here it brought us together so we could get the community to know each other. Because I'd be like, oh, I've seen you something, say, like, oh, I see you too. So now you get to introduce yourself, let them know your name and so forth. Right. Yes. The food is good because you taste food from different ethnic and background. You got Ethiopian food, Spanish food, Black American food, White American food. Like you just have different.
I tasted food that I never ate before. It was really good.
Yeah.
I like the community and the building and how everybody's included.
All right, go. 1, 2, 3.
What we know is that relationships are actually at the core of so many things. Community and relationships. There's more and more research that it matters for our health. We know that it matters for our safety. Communities are safer when we know our neighbors, when we have connections with people. It makes our well-being, health, metrics better, and it just makes us more joyful. And so all of these opportunities to connect with our neighbors and build relationships is going to make us stronger as individuals, as families, and as a community.
I think it's pretty fun. You get to meet your community, and everyone seems to be having a good time. It's very, very good vibe going on today.
Yeah, I was actually very surprised by the turnout. I think for the most part, it was just flyers to advertise the event, and I was not expecting quite the turnout that we see here. So it really speaks to how people really want to get out and meet their neighbors. So this is great.
Oh, I like the food. Yeah, it's like a good selection.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of different ethnic options, some potluck, some hot dogs for some of the kids too. So
yeah, the Ethiopian food was pretty good.
That was probably my favorite as well. Yeah.
I ate hot dog and Coca-Cola. Well, I like when we got to meet the police and got to draw over there and paint. Fun day for everything.
Free food and a good community event with music? No, horrible. We should never have this. No, of course. This is great. It's beautiful.
Having events like this to have the community, retake things or make it their own is really important. We have different generations of people moving into our community, and they need to also feel ownership of these spaces, and having events like this really helps with that.
That, for me personally, I live in a building, so I like the events like this that bring the community together.
This piece of the city is a piece that is full of immigrants, for example, from all over the place. Just today, had an immigrant from Togo, from Haiti, from various parts of Africa, and we have a bunch of Hispanic community members as well who don't necessarily speak English comfortably, and others who don't necessarily speak English comfortably, but a lot of our Hispanic immigrants don't speak English comfortably enough to engage with the city, and they don't even know if somebody speaks Spanish, so they don't approach. And so it's really important to me that we all commune together and we eat together and we play together, and I think then you begin to feel that we are one, and that's what community is really all about, and it's what Takoma Park purports to be, but sometimes in reality we don't mix as much as we should. So it's a beautiful thing when it all comes together.
So much, Takoma Park, love you.
From the very first play day, two fathers with young children said, "Pat, how about an adult play day?" And then I kept being asked over and over. So one day I was at this VFW with a friend, and I said out loud, "This would make a great place for an adult play day." And lo and behold, Kiki, the manager, comes up with her big calendar and says, "Okay, play lady, when do you want your play day?" And that was the start of our first play day, which was back in 2014. June 2014 was the first adult play day.
This has been so much fun. I got to play cornhole earlier, a little badminton, which I don't know if I've ever played, but definitely it's been years. A little Connect Four, and I got to meet new neighbors. I think this is great. I think it's fantastic, just as is. We just need to make sure folks know about it and more folks are coming out.
It's really nice. It's good. It's a beautiful day. The band is great. Nice people. Nice event.
I am volunteering with Let's Play America and helping out with some of the digital marketing and the website, and obviously here helping to make sure the event runs smoothly. We're all just out here having fun, playing, badminton, kicking the soccer ball around, board games, Battleship, which is one of my favorite childhood games. But yeah, it's just a beautiful day, some good people out here and just having fun.
I think it's amazing. I think it's so much fun. It's great to come out and be with the community and play some games you haven't played for a while. It's a lot of fun.
What do you think?
Rowan, do you like play day?
Yeah.
Yeah. He says yeah.
Adults live very busy lives, and some adults leave no time for relaxation, fun, and play. And I believe that society, people as a whole would all feel better, be kinder, be happier, be healthier if they played every day.
You know, I'm here at the Adult Play Day at the VFW, and it is joyful and happy. There's people from different cultures and different sections of Takoma Park. They gather together, different ages, and we're playing chess, and we're socializing, and badminton, board games. It's really a fun, free event. I wish more people knew about the VFW. It's a social place in Takoma Park. It's for the veterans, but it's also for people who are not veterans. We ought to be gathering here often just to celebrate community. And sometimes veterans are here and sometimes they're not. But we should gather here at the VFW. It's a gorgeous place, kind of a backyard and a small stage. I'm very happy to be here at the Adult Play Day.
I love it. I think it's a great idea. I think we all need to be more childlike.
Most adults like to have an adult beverage, and the VFW not only sells adult beverages, but they're very reasonable. Plus, we can have a band here, we can play outside. June is a great time of year to have an adult play day. You have a lot of daylight, so many pluses. And then we've done all kinds of things with the food. But this year we have Soko Butchery, which I'm tickled pink about because they're a local place that sells food in Takoma Park, and they were so gracious to say, yes, we'll bring our smoker and we'll make it right here, right on the spot at the VFW.
I work on a lot of policy issues, obviously, and I help constituents with some of their challenges when they run into issues with state agencies. But I like to just be connecting with people, and this is a beautiful way to connect with folks who are having fun and make sure they know how to reach me if they need anything, and make sure we're having fun and building community.
So I actually have a connection here to Takoma Park. I played my college ball at the University of Maryland, Baltimore County, UMBC, and then I actually played my summer collegiate ball for the Silver Spring Takoma Thunderbolts. Played 3 seasons for them in 06, 07, 08. and then turned pro after my college career. Played 6 years, 2 All-Star games, so pretty exciting.
We have some talented bands here today. People need to come to the VFW to see local bands because the talent is really pretty significant here in our Takoma Park, Silver Spring area. Also, DC is just 300 yards from here. So people should show up at the VFW for the play day, but show up here for other events.
We have done 9 or 10 photo shoots for Let's Play with Our Families, and I hope that in the next year we will see it out on the bookshelves. Published by Starbright Books, I'm hoping, which is our current publisher.
My favorite games? I haven't gotten to all of them, but I did enjoy the badminton.
Is it badminton they play over there with the tennis? Yes. That was fun, yeah. Like active games, tennis is fun. Water polo.
I loved doing the hopscotch, the cornhole, playing some soccer, a little hula hoop. I like them all. Rowan, what's your favorite? I think Rowan likes soccer best.
I love to play Catan. I like more games that are a little more complicated, have a lot of critical thinking involved. D&D, I enjoy playing that.
So my favorite games, there's a giant chess, and I'm teaching myself a little bit more chess. Last week I was playing chess with a 5-year-old kid at the public library, and the kid said, "Checkmate." And I said, "Really?" He goes, "Yeah, you won the game." So I didn't realize it, but I'd won the game, and this 5-year-old was coaching me. And it was even more embarrassing than if he'd won the game outright. That would have been just, sufficiently embarrassing for me. But I won the game, and I didn't know I'd won the game. But I was being playful, and I don't mind making a fool of myself. That's being part of playful, is being ready to make a fool of yourself. And I'm kind of good at that. I think I have a talent. I should maybe put it on my resume.
One year, it was really warm, and I thought, oh boy, what can we do to liven up play day? And we had water balloons. And we played water balloon toss, but the balloons, they would not break, and it was hilarious. So it got to the point, who could break a balloon? That was a lot of fun. But overall, it's just great to meet other adults, see friends that you already know, make new friends, and play together.
So today I brought a bubble machine that I borrowed from the public library, and I just wanted to bring it here for a playful mood. And it is lovely. We've been taking a lot of photographs of adults with the play machine, and it reminds them that they have the capacity to be playful. It reminds them that they themselves have a child inside of them that they need to be able to tap into.
I just hope people come out and take advantage of this day. It's really fun.
I heard that the one in September has more children, so I think I'll bring my child to the next one.
I actually just want to say that I am so glad that this is happening. I actually was just reading the Surgeon General's report on the epidemic of isolation and loneliness. And what we know is that when people are lonely, when people are isolated, when they're not connected to community, they actually get sicker earlier. There's health implications. And so when we have events like this, just ways for people to connect with each other, get to know their neighbors, build community, have fun, laugh together. It's important for our social network as a community, but it actually turns out to be really important for our physical health as well.
Well, I just hope that people take the time to get out and play, especially as we bounce back from the COVID pandemic. It's just really important to be out in the sun, connecting with people in real life, doing something that gets you moving and keeps you active. For me as a former baseball player, that's something I lost transitioning from pro baseball back into the real world. You're not training every day, you're not going to practice, you're not going to your games, and you forget how much just moving your body, being outside while interacting with other people, how important that is to just your health and well-being.
I want to share something that happened recently in Takoma Park, and that we have a brand new bulletin board at Spring Park. I want everyone to know that Denchfield Construction offered to build it for free, and it's the most gorgeous bulletin board I've ever seen. It's located at the corner of Poplar and Elm Avenue. Back to the adult play day. Hey everybody, have a great time and go out and play.
here. So this is the Monster Bash celebration. The whole community comes out. We have a costume contest, parade, games, trunk or treat. We got a lot of support from the community this year. We had Small Things Matter come out. We had the Lead Lab. We had the Lions Club come out and the Takoma Park Police Department. Just takes a lot of planning, a lot of support from the Recreation Department, a lot of support from the police, a lot of support from a lot of other community organizations.
So I'm Red Riding Hood. She's from a book, and so she's Queen Red Riding Hood. I'm a butcher, just because I wanted to be a butcher. My costume is Thing 1 from Cat in the Hat. Athena. So I'm a clown, like a killer clown, kinda. I got this mask I got from the store, and then this outfit is from my mom since she was little. So I'm Michael Myers, but I have this name tag right here. I'm trying to be scary this Halloween. Every single Halloween, I'm trying to be scary. I'm also a killer clown. I'm Ghostface.
I'm Raggedy Ann. Just grabbed something out of my closet and made a little giant pom-pom this morning.
A fuzzy.
Minotaur!
I'm an alien. Well, I'm the person being kidnapped by an alien. I'm a killer clown. I am the kidnapped therapist. Oh, yeah. Chucky's sister. I'm usually not something really scary for Halloween, so I think I tried being something scary like a werewolf. My costume is a person from the past that's a lady cowgirl. We went to Target and we bought a shirt, sweatshirt, and a tank top, and then we also got sweatpants, and then we got these eyes on the internet.
I'm Halloween, which is why I'm wearing pumpkins and a ghost.
I like gummy bears, Snickers, every candy. My favorite candy is every candy. Twix.
Favorite candy, I gotta go Reese's Cup.
Smarties or Skittles?
Peanut butter cups.
Snickers. Twix. My favorite candy is probably Kit Kats or Twix. My favorite candy is a York peppermint patty. Peanut M&Ms. My favorite candy would probably also be peanut M&Ms. My favorite candy is Sour Patch Kids.
If people gave out like Cheetos or potato chips, that's what I'd prefer.
Probably a Starburst or something.
Not sure.
Yeah, I gotta go for a Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. I don't know why. I've always been a sucker for them since I was a kid.
Milky Way or Twix? I love Snickers. My favorite candy is probably Skittles or M&Ms.
My favorite candy? Chocolate. Dark chocolate.
Oh, he wants to chop off my head. Ravens with teeth.
Knives. Clowns. The dark. Nothing. Honestly, I feel like the dark. Because there's this head that pops up like this. I don't like violence. Bridges. My biggest fear would be bugs. I'm afraid of spiders. Spiders or clowns?
I don't know, spiders.
A serial killer.
Just anything bad happening to anyone that I love.
Being away from my best friends. Tarantulas. Being kidnapped.
So many things to be afraid of in the world today. I don't know that I have any particular thing to name right now.
Probably the dark.
This costume.
Real life? How about that?
The war.
I'm gonna be honest, the darkness. I've seen some zombies that look really weird. I'm mostly scared of monsters under my bed that haunt me when I get out at night.